Oh, there's my mom's name.
Wow, that's a big group.
Why don't we take our tables and put them like in a circle? Yeah?
Circle the way.
Circle the wagon? Those of us in the middle? Yeah. I don't know how to do it. Just make a circle or a square. Turn that around. Do this at 180.
The teacher on the other.
Yes, that's right. I don't know if they can all fit in here or not.
We could also stand in a circle.
Wait, no. Do we have a PCO box? Do we have a PCO?
We do. It would be me.
All right. Oh, yay.
1082.
1082, yes.
No wonder we moved closer.
I am. And I'm going to come sort of lead you. Only I'm going to put my foot up.
Yes.
Bruce Davidson, Charles Hendrick.
You're going to just scoot around in a circle and a single line around the back. Then everybody can hear a little better. Yeah. Two circles, one sitting down and one standing up. Just push this down and sit.
I don't know. I know I'm in the first day. I think that I believe it.
Suppose it never happens, you'll still be happy with him.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be hard to change that. I think it's going to be hard to get
there's a
Congress.
lot of things that
You've got a lot of factors involved.
Unrealistically, well, I think the way Hillary said it, because they were comparing it, they won't both want to, of course, I mean, who wants student loans? Nobody wants the student loans. The way Hillary said it, why have a student loan that's like 7-8% when you can have it lowered? What she wants to do is have it at least lowered and keep it like no more than 3% or even 2%. I don't know what the percentage was.
Because it's not feasible.
Because it's not.
Well, what Bernie's going to do is he's going to go to Wall Street and he's going to get all the billionaires and all the taxes that are being taken over shores that rich people don't have to pay. He's going to use that money to help the middle class and the poor with things like that. So that's where he's...
Because that's what I want him to do.
It's always the top 1% or the 2%.
The problem with Hillary is that she didn't even say anything about student loans until Bernie. She kind of just tags along with whatever
She
he
says
says.
a lot.
She'll say anything to get elected.
Yeah,
That's
she'll
just
say that her and Bernie have the same stance on things, and then it's completely untrue. She's having meetings with Wall Street behind closed doors that people won't.
paid hundreds of thousands of dollars by Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, Bernie.
Millions of dollars.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
And she won't get the what's it called, the scripts, everything she said in those meetings. She won't let them be released. Transcripts.
Well, that's not really up to her. It's up to the people that she gave the speeches to.
Why is it behind closed doors?
It's not
Why?
behind closed doors. Why should, and this is what she said, why should I go ahead and give all my speeches but let everybody read them when none of the other candidates are doing it?
Bernie hasn't given any closed speeches. Bernie has everything that he wants out in the open. Yesterday,
But if she's speaking at a school, I think it's up to the school to release them. Is that what you're saying?
Or any other company.
no, if it's a public event,
It's not a public event.
For Wall Street, they should be able to release it. They don't want to release it because there's things she's saying behind closed doors that she doesn't want the public to know.
Well, I'm a Bernie guy, but from what I understand, nobody releases those speeches that are in private institutions.
They're because they're paying for it. And if you want them released, it's up to them to do it. It's like if you hired somebody, say if you're a president or a CEO for a company and you want to hire somebody to come and give you a speech, and you just want it for your group, are you going to just release it because and it's like a business thing? Are you going to just release it to everybody?
I just want to know what she's saying.
I
I don't know how great of a speech that is.
That's
And we
if
know
I'm gonna pay
we know
$1
where
million,
her money
I
is
want to have
coming.
control over it.
Yeah.
And I will release it when I'm ready or whatever. So that's it's
But
not all
you're
her.
paying somebody, you want to listen to
I
somebody.
get it. I just want to know what she's saying to them.
Well,
But it's
well,
not
then
up to
it's
her.
not up to her though to release it.
She said she would release it.
Well, the fact that she's talking to them anyways, we know that there's been a lot of corruption in the last decade anyways. She clearly has the bank and a lot of corporation support. I don't really like that about her. I think she actually has support a lot of things that Bernie has. Like, they're in line with a lot of things, but the fact that she is kind of in the pocket of a lot of those
Well, plus
corporations.
her husband was the one to get rid of the Glass-Steagall Act, so. Well, they've been involved with bankers ever since they've been around.
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
both
just
have.
because he does something doesn't mean she's going to do it. It's like if you're married and your wife does something, are you going to do the same thing? It's not
No,
always
but
the same.
we have a lot of the same values.
I think there's a lot of good things about Clinton. She has a lot of experience at being Madam Secretary. She has a lot of experience with foreign countries, with everything, and I think she can do things well. The one thing I don't like is I feel like she will say anything to get support. And where Sanders sticks to his grounds no matter what, even if people don't like it, the impression I get from Hillary is just that she will say absolutely anything and she'll change her mind on things all the time just to get the support. And that's just that's how I feel when I watch her. I'm not saying I wouldn't vote for her, but that's just,
I wouldn't
to
really
me,
like that in the president, though,
Yeah.
because we obviously the whole thing is Congress is going to fight things. So if she's just going to be so flexible, I mean, Bernie has had a huge history of being very consistent, incredibly consistent. That's remarkable, really. That's something that really
Congress,
has me
we need the
surprised.
Senate, we need those two, along with the president. We want to
Yeah. Fortunately, that's turned out
I don't think he would win against the Republicans.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've already proven
It's
that
gonna.
Paul's is 20 points ahead. He's better than Hillary.
Yeah, he's
A lot of people don't like Hillary.
Well, a lot of people don't like Bernie.
She lies. She's a liar.
And how's that proven?
Reading the paper, her following, on everything.
She does rate low on surveys about trust.
I think just a lot of people in my generation just don't believe her as much as
I
we
think
believe
more
her.
of the younger generation, I'm saying, a lot of more of the younger generation are going to Bernie as opposed to Hillary.
yeah.
How about down at that end of the table, neighbors?
I go back and forth frequently. It's not a standalone issue. I mean, there's obviously a lot of things involved, and I keep going back and forth between our two stellar candidates for a variety of reasons. What some people deem as untrustworthy or waffling on Hillary's part, I can see as trying to actually work towards a solution. Because you can't just, I mean, as much as I agree with Bernie what he stands for, you can't put the stick in the mud and say, this is where it's going to be, everyone has to come to me. And Hillary has a lot more experience with diplomacy and compromise and working things out, and that's the reality of how things are going to be run. Like, there's no, I mean, ideally everyone will come to where Bernie is. I fully believe in his platform and what he's saying, but the reality reality is that there's 500 million people in this country comparing ideas of what is correct, and you need to be able to talk to as many people as possible. So this is where I go back and forth, whereas my ideals are with one candidate, but to get to the place that we want to be, we're not going to move the needle overnight. And I think at her heart, Hillary is much more progressive than she lets on, but she needs to and tries to appeal to a broader range of people so that more things can get done.
I agree with my neighbor and everything that she says. I do think Bernie is more authentic of the two candidates, if you will. But I don't think he has the power base that he's going to need to carry through.
Well, maybe that would change.
I mean, Hillary is what we could say a black woman, but you know, that's the state of politics in this country.
Well, it has to,
and
certainly
I'm not ready at this moment to just toss it all
I'm ready
and
to
go
toss
for a really unknown as far as the power.
I'm ready to toss it. I'm tired of Wall Street. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars from legal activities that are responsible for I think that she's too involved with that. And I think that people should. I think it's criminal that we have corporations that are people that are making $20, $60 million a year. These executives, and they don't want to pay people $15 an hour. They want people to live at poverty level, and I think it's criminal. I don't think it's right.
Responsible.
No. I'm not saying she's responsible for it. I'm just saying she's part of the status quo.